Hello and welcome to this tutorial with me, Paul Hill from creativepsd.com. In this video I'm going to show you how to create gears or cogs within Adobe Illustrator. Using the ellipse and rectangle tool we can create the basic shapes of the gear before assembling them with the pathfinder and transformation tools. This is one of the first things I ever learned to do inside Illustrator when I created the logo for my website design company. It is a great introduction to the software and some of the tools within. So let's get started. Okay, so here we are inside Adobe Illustrator and I'm just going to go ahead and create a new document. Give it a relevant title and I'm happy to go with the 1024 by 768 dimension. So the first tool that I'm going to use is the ellipse tool, and with a fill colour of black and then holding down the Alt and the Shift key to drag from the centre and maintain proportion, I'm going to create my circle. And then with the select tool I'm going to drag this to the centre of the page. I'm now going to start creating the teeth of the gear using the rectangle tool. So with the rectangle created, we can drag this to the centre of the circle using the smart guides and put it in position. Now I don't think this is a very realistic looking tooth for a gear, so with the direct selection tool I'm going to select the anchor points, hold the Shift key and use the cursors to increase the angle. Now this looks a lot better, and then if we drag that again to the centre of the circle we can see the shape starting to take form. I'm just going to move that down a little to make it a little bit more realistic. So that's pretty much all the shapes we need at this point. The rest we're going to do with the transformation tools. So with both shapes selected, select the reflect tool. Then enable the preview mode and toggle between horizontal and vertical to see which setting we need. Now select the copy button. These two shapes are still selected, so using the arrows key, move them down to position them appropriately. So I hope you can start to see the gear taking shape. We're going to, using the pathfinder tool, unite all of these separate shapes to merge it into one. Okay, with that done, we're now going to select our single shape now and then use the rotate tool. Again, with the preview mode, select a 45-degree angle and then hit the copy. So a nice little trick now is to press Ctrl and D to duplicate this last function. So we've now got the silhouette of a gear made up of multiple shapes, so I want to use the unite function on the pathfinder tool again so that we've now got just one single gear shape. So I now want to cut a small hole out of the main gear. So selecting the ellipse tool and then holding the Alt and the Shift key to drag a proportional circle out from the centre, just create a small circle. Then going to use the select tool to select both shapes, and this time use the minus front function on the pathfinder tool. So we've now created our first gear. I'm just going to position this on the screen so that we can create another one, and then holding down the Alt key, drag away and then Shift to align it to position the second gear. And then to make this one a little bit different, I'm just going to use the same process to drag out a larger circle from the centre of this gear, and then again using the select tool, select both and then hit the minus front on the pathfinder tool. Now with the second gear selected, select the rotate tool and then rotate it so that the teeth will fit nicely inside the first gear. Okay, so now that that's rotated into position, we can now start to bring both of the gears together to give the desired effect of two gears working in tandem. So that's the end of this tutorial, and I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I hope that you found it useful. Feel free to check out my website www.creativepsd.com for more tutorials and design work. Take care.